Hey familia, Igni here, welcome back to Shadowverse, and we're back with regular, actual content again. Oh man. After the tournament, things just kind of went for a loop, and my entire schedule's out of whack, but, you know, it's up now on the YouTube. Woo! Ignideus Poverty Tournament, the full VOD, is now on my channel. If you haven't seen it already, please go and check it out. It is really awesome. It was a tournament where they could only play bronzes and silvers, golds and legendaries were banned. If that sounds interesting... if that sounds interesting to you, then link in the description, I guess. But we have more important things to cover right now, in that the Granblue collab has finally come out, and that means we have to play and win 9 games with each class to unlock everything. So we're back visiting Nep once again, but a little different this time. A little different in that last time I ran a 2-4-7-8 configuration. This time, however, 2-3-7-8 I feel like is the way to go. It's just so much more of an consistent early game with Spartoy Soldier and of course Value King Kai'Sa, who's just great at Tentative Knight, getting the Liches as well, and running into stuff like Aurelia with the Tentative Knight always feels really good. The reason why you run minions only in the 2, 3, 7, and 8 slots if you're new to Nep is that you always, on an empty board, guarantee yourself a Khawy and a Mordecai when you play Nep on an empty board. Which is why on the 8th slot and the 7th slot, we don't run any other minions other than Mordecai and Khawy. There are a couple variations to Nep decks, 2, 4, 7, 8 being one that I mentioned before, running stuff like Necro Assassin and Erd, as well as Hell's Unleasher, but I think 2, 3, 7, 8 is just something I want to experiment with right now, because 2, 4, 7, 8 is what I did last time, basically. I mean, last time I might have run 3 drops and 4 drops, actually. I don't really remember. Because I think back then, it was more like, my list wasn't really refined, because Nep had just recently come out. But now, I was able to whip this thing up, and it's been getting some pretty consistent results for me, so hopefully I can show that on camera here, instead of just dying. I've been on a pretty bad losing streak today, playing Dragon. That's why I want to take a break, play some Shadowcrafts, and grind our way up to those Granblue sleeves against Haven here.
Is fighting and despair all you know?
That's like really bad, right? I don't want to keep these. Give me something else, please. Ugh. Well, at least I have the Spartoy Sergeant on 2, building up shadows for that Death's Breath. But I would have liked something else, I'm not gonna lie. Would have been a little nice. They always have Sacred Plea on 1. Every time. The only time Haven doesn't have Sacred Plea on 1 is when I'm playing Haven. Obviously. Spartoy Soldier, really great drop on 3 though. Just against an aggressive meta, Wards are king. Although right now though, the ladder is going freaking insane, I'm telling you. The ladder is going nuts because of the event. Everyone's playing weird decks for crafts they don't normally play because they're all trying to grind for the rewards. Which is cool, but, you know, it makes ladder kind of strange. Ooh, I don't like that. Do I just Spartoy Soldier and then pass? Seems like the best way to do it. We're not really in a rush to go super aggressive or anything anyway, because as a Nep deck, our goal is basically to just stall until we draw Nep and then play Nep, or until we get to the later game at least. So he is gonna attack into this. Ew, wow, this is a pretty shit hand, isn't it? Just awful. If I run the Spartoy Soldier into this thing, I can Undying Resentment this one. And that's about the best I can do, right?
I've said my last prayer.
Problem is, next turn he has Banishes, which suck. Because he can play Papa Banish or you know, whatever else, Undying Resentment. Oh, sorry, Black Inscripture. Maybe I just want to Soul Conversion this for draw. That's a little better, having something to actually play here, a Tentative Knight. Next turn I can Dance of Death, whatever big drop he has, and then I can Death's Breath after that, although I do have to be wary of Themis. See, this is fine to just Dance of Death, and then I have the Shadows for Death's Breath now. Or I could Tentative Knight Flourishing Corpse. But that's not that great either. Actually, next turn, it might just be better to Tentative Night, because that plays better around Themis Decree instead of Death's Breathing. Something to consider. In fact, I think I will. See, now if he Themis is here, I'm gonna have Liches. Although I do have to be wary of Papa Banish, but Papa Banish can only banish one of these guys here. But if he has like Undying Resentment, sorry, I mean Black Inscription. I don't know why I'm getting these two confused. The 2-mana removal spells, I'm just getting confused now. So banishing one. If he has Black Inscripture, yep, yeah, that's rough. Now is the time for Death's Breath, I think. I don't really think the need to... If I evolve and hit into it, it sets up for a Foul Tempest later. Maybe that's better. I think this is better, because now I can Foul Tempest just in case to remove. Hopefully these zombies generate some shadows for me. It's been a while since I played Nep though. It's kind of nice to be back in the saddle again with this. Although having no Nep, no Khawy in hand is kind of sucky. Cleric Lancer! What is even going on? Well, the good thing is I do have the Lurching Corpse in hand, so I can just do this. Run it into the Cleric Lancer and then go face. And just play our minions, I guess. Have to be wary of Themis Decree though, but maybe it was better to keep the Lurching Corpse back actually. But Themis Decree does make it so he only has 3 play points to play with this turn. And does give me tons of shadows for my next Death's Breath as well. And I get a card draw from the Skull Cradle Widow. Skull Cradle Widow! God! My tongue is tied today. I get a card draw from the Skull Cradle Widow, but no Themis comes down. No Themis comes down. Instead, it's the Curate. I'm not gonna complain. Oh, actually, the only problem is if I evolve Mordecai and trade into it, he can Papa Banish me or Black Inscripture. I don't really want to leave myself open to something like that. No, I don't. I'll just go face. Like, I was considering evolving the Mordecai and trading, but that's just a bad play, I think. Because Black Inscripture and Papa Banish is just so likely. Ancient Lion Spirit. It will kill the Lurching Corpse. So one of these is going down. 50-50. Nice. Basically all I could hope for. Ah, he has the Black Inscripture anyway. Oh, what a... Ah, what a god. Okay. Ooh. Save the Death's Breath for now. Or play it now. Let's just play it now. Get the minions on board. That Spar Toy out there too. Why not? Go face. Themis is likely, which is the problem. I do want to get up to 6 shadows by the time this Beast Call Aria pops though. Now Themis is not likely anymore. Lucifer! So I'm glad I saved the Dance of Death. I'm really glad I saved the Dance of Death then. Because if he has Lucifer, this is a lot better for me. Third Death's Breath. Still no Nep, still no Khawy, kind of unfortunate. I will play one Foul Tempest here to clear that 5-1. There's no reason not to. Do I evolve the Spartoy Soldier to trade? Or just go face? Do I evolve at all? I want to be able to react. Maybe just go face. Nope. Hello. He did banish one of our Mords, unfortunately, so if we draw Nep. So if he ends up clearing this and we draw Nep, it's gonna be pretty rough. Unico. 2 Unicas. 3 Unicas meet my Foul Tempest. Drawing another one even. Not quite necessary. It's clear he doesn't have Themis. At the same time though, do I want to save the Death's Breath? If I spend it now, I have no fuel for later. Ah, fuck it. If he top decks Themis, then he's a god. But it's clear he doesn't have it. At least to me. He top decked Themis. This is why I shouldn't tempt fate. This is why I shouldn't tempt fate. I just need Nep. Hello. I'm a prophet! Woo! Hello. This is why I only run Mord on 8, because you guarantee getting in. Oh boy. Oh god! Wow. Okay, well, if I knew that I was literally the Delphic Oracle, maybe I would have gone into a different line of work than YouTuber. Just hit the lottery tickets. Nah. Nothing gonna make me quit YouTube. I can't quit you. Against Forestcraft. Ooh, okay. Probably OTK Roach. Although, with the new Granblue Fantasy bringing, you know, its grindiness over to Shadowverse, I can't be so sure. Do I keep the Foul Tempest? I think I do. Against Forest. Although our draws are fucking garbage. Okay, we need minions. Okay, that's one. That's one. A 2-drop would be nice. Please. Of course, use the Cerberus sleeves for the jukes, even though we're playing Nep. No Cerberus in this deck. That is a 2-drop, but not really a minion. Or a follower, rather. Yeah, Granblue bringing the grind to Shadowverse. Everyone's playing some weird decks, is what I was gonna say. So this might not even be OTK Roach, but it most likely is, let's be honest. But the reason I say that is because, right before I started recording this, like off camera, I faced the weirdest shit. I got like, went up against, what was it? I went up against Master of Canopy's Forest right before I started recording this, which is, you know, far from expected, really. Okay, so we have options. And we do have wards, but I'll just play the Spartan Soldier. Now we have a second Spartan Soldier in hand. Don't want the aggression to go through, although he can play Elven Princess Mage here, and not much I can do about it, although evolving the Goblin Mage implies he does not have the Elven Princess Mage, which I guess I'm thankful for. Actually close to 6 shadows already. Sylvan Justice. If he has 2 Sylvan Justice here, I already have 6 shadows, which is kind of nuts. Or just 2 Elfchild Mazes. Interesting as well, although that allows me to play Foul Tempest. Okay then, so I can Foul Tempest here, and play the Skull Cradle Widow in the same turn. That's fine by me. Foul Tempest is a great card against Forest, I think. Even just as its base form without the Necromancy. Because Forest has so many 1-health little weenies that can't stand up to this based Grim Reaper man on his horse. Here comes the Fairy Circle. Yet another reason for me to play Foul Tempest. Looks like he's gonna go face with this. So I can Foul Tempest. Yeah, Foul Tempest. Or I can Undying Resentment Foul Tempest. The problem with that is that I just won't have freaking anything on board. Right? So, oh, okay. Maybe if I Foul Tempest Spartoy Soldier. And then evolve the Spartoy. We have to kill the Roach. Obviously, the Roach has to die. There's no way I'm letting this live to get Nature's Guidance or whatever. But the fact that he played it so early... Is that indicative of the fact that he has a Roach in hand? Maybe. Maybe. Or he could just be trying to get the chip damage in while he can. Gourmet Emperor Kai'Sa, the master of value, first of all. And also in Shadowcraft is just made especially good because you get so many more shadows out of that carrot. Actually does a lot of work. And if he kills everything on my board, I actually will have 6, which allows me to play Death's Breath. Because the Spartoy... What's it called? The Spartoy Soldier does give me 2 shadows even. Actually, I'll have 7. He kills everything, right? No, I'll have 6. What am I talking about? Anyway. Mathematics. So I'll have 7 play points, that's for sure, though. So I can Kai'Sa, Carrot, Undying Resentment something, if I so wish. Sylvan Justice implies he has maybe something like a May. A May? If he has a May here and hits the 50-50, I wouldn't be too surprised. Rhinoceroach into the 3-1. Of course not. So he evolves the fairy, spends his last evolve point here. Meaning he can't spend it on Fina and he can't spend it on Elven Princess Mages. Makes me a little less worried about some things. And the problem is I don't have... Now I don't have the play points for Death's Breath, huh? Which could be an issue. Let's play Kaizo. Need value.
Shapely and succulent.
Off the carrot. Off the carrot because it's like morally displeasing. Look at, first of all, look at how veiny this carrot is, right? And also it's like a moral victory. The opponent kills the carrot, he just comes back, it just feels really bad. I know I've been on the receiving end of it. I think I just trade everything. I have to trade everything here. I have to be careful though of potential lethal. But I don't think he has it, right? Because he doesn't have any evolve points left. He's played 2 roaches and they're dead. He can't, like, use the evolve points on Fina or Elven Princess Mage to get value. So this is just a 3-4 right now, which I'm not afraid of. Because I can just kill it with an Undying Resentment if I so choose. Although most likely I'll run the carrot, Intuit, and Death's Breath. Because I am paranoid, and I am afraid. Will of the Forest is freaking nothing as well, because he doesn't have any draw. Looks like he just whiffed on his hand, and we are... in it. Okay, this is great. Now I can Death's Breath here.
Negative magic.
Just go face. Forest doesn't have really any great board clear other than Will of the Forest, and with only 4 cards in hand, it won't do anything against a board of 3 zombies with 3 health and a ward. And there's a concede. Easy game. Easy life. Hey, we got the stick! We got Baha and we got Cerberus. That's nice. That's real nice. Well, the Granblue collab gives me the perfect excuse to revisit decks like this for different classes that I would normally not ladder in my day-to-day. And, you know, this is as good a place to fall as any. And I'll make my altar here. And that'll be it for this video. Thank you for watching. Like it if you did, don't if you didn't. Subscribe for more Shadowverse content in the very near future. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.